Will you look at that? That awesome or what? I'm glad I came to do this lake, you know, this is worth it. Wow, that's cool. Morning. If I'm gonna put up honest hiking videos, this is part of hiking. This is part of backpacking. Getting up in the morning, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's cold. Of course, the higher elevation you get, the colder it is in the mornings. But I got ambitions today and I can't get out. You know, I gotta do better than starting hiking at 11:30 like I did yesterday. So, and it's about 8:15. So it's, you know, it's not 6 a.m. So it's a reasonable time to get up. But it's still painful to get out of a sleeping bag. Always is. I am not having any luck with weather. I mean, that's where I'm going. I need this to clear up a little bit, otherwise how am I going to try and get over that coal if I can't see 15 feet in front of me? Well, I'm almost ready to rock and roll. Let's see how today goes, shall we? See if we have some better luck up top. Oh, nice little sight. Taking a dump in the rain on a wet toilet seat. Baby, it's magical. I'm not a fan of these barrel toilets. You know, this is a lot farther away than a normal toilet. Then you got this little step here that's only fit for a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old kid. So you're awkward. Your knees are like up here, you're kind of sticking your butt back there. And yeah, I'd much rather the green thrones. Oh well, I don't make those decisions. Well, I have my crampons on. I can't say enough about these things. I probably don't need them, but they will make my life a lot easier going up the Headwall. It's about 10 after 10. I am not a guy who gets up and gets on the road at 8:30. It took me an hour to have breakfast, for God's sakes, and I'm not the guy that can just skip breakfast either. Well, here we go, the famous Headwall. Let's do this. Another thing about hitting up a big climb, as soon as you start out, is you have no time to warm up your legs. So I could have gone farther, but I've only been going like 5-10 minutes probably. I'm stopping, I'm letting my legs accumulate a little bit, acclimatize, and I'll keep on attacking this monster. Well, when you're going up this fast, it doesn't take long. Generate some elevation, that's for sure. Well, I'm pretty much level with kind of the middle of that big ass falls. That doesn't mean I'm in the middle of the climb though. Oh, stand up. Got a shot of Fryatt Lake down there. This is what my ugly mug looks like. After a full day of hiking and rain yesterday, and now it's raining again, and I'm climbing away. Well, even with this junk here, this is still a pretty cool shot. Just encountered a guy, he said this is actually one of the worst parts just because you have to cross wet boulders. But I mean, this is it. Right? Oh, I can do it. A little wobbly, but I can do it with a phone in my hand, for God's sakes. Oh, there. Not bad, man. I wish it would stop raining. I wish a lot of things, but hey, I'm out in the rocks. Well, you kind of, this little trail, get heading off the trail and it brings you to this. That's nice, but I mean, the top of a waterfall is never as fun as the bottom of a waterfall. And I can't think this is all of it because this is not enough water in my book. Trail down there, you can go down and climb around on the rocks. Maybe go up on that side. Doesn't look like it'd be that hard to rock hop. Anyway, I left my backpack just back here. I never leave that thing too far away. I'm gonna go back to the trail. Not bad. You can see this would be pretty amazing if I had a view. I keep finding little side trails. And I mean, look at this. There are spas and hotels that spend millions of dollars to make this. This is idyllic. Wow. You want to go for a swim in glacial water? Here you go. If it was plus 27 up here or something, this would be something else. Well, that little pool over there, Roman bath, whatever you want to call it, right by the hut. Locked up. These are pretty impressive, but I can't imagine they're anything but expensive to build. Well, you know what? I made another mistake in the fact that I thought you would have to like drive into town or something. I didn't research properly, obviously, to use this, but there's just a combination. So if you know the combination, you can use it. And I just checked to see if by some miracle I have service up here, and I don't. Otherwise, I would call and I would stay here right now. I would, use the extra day I have and stay here and see if the weather got better. Oh well, better research. You can learn from my mistakes too, right? Well, I still have some hope that this weather's gonna lift. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave my backpack here. I'm gonna bring my bear spray in my pocket. I'm gonna go down, like my backpack's in here, the animals can get to the food and stuff, right? That's the thinking on that one.
sure this is closed. And I'm gonna go down and check out the lake that's down there. Why not? Go check her out. What a scene. Even in this crap, this is cool. I am amongst the giants. I may have to come back one day on this for sure. I mean, you know, it is just beautiful in here. Okay, I just crossed a big stream. Now this stream, there's a very obvious trail going up it. That's the one that I want to do. But if you want to go to the lake, you got to cross it and make sure you don't go up, right? And it wasn't that easy to spot. Right now this creek is running really hot. And when I go back, I'll show exactly what everything looked like. But otherwise you'll be caught going up to the Fryatt Vallance Col, which is what the climbers do, right? They want to get up there and climb it. Well, it's great on this trail, but you got to be careful of, it's not an official trail. That's heading back to the hut. I had to go and jump over this. Now there's all this here. I have great boots. I talk about them often. And that keeps my feet from getting wet. Otherwise they'd probably be wet 3 times over. And now this trail is pretty much flooded, so just sort of walking where I can. Anyway, just be mindful, right? There's nothing official about this. I read about it in some books. See, over here I got another crossing, and looks like someone has helpfully put rocks, so that helps. But it's definitely up higher than it normally would be. You can see that. All right, a little bit of trail finding. So there's a cairn. Now I got to look around for another cairn, right? So over here you have some patches, beaten up grass. So that kind of looks like trail, but you know, and these rocks. So there's one there. And I think I see more. So it looks like I have to cross over this. And then you see some patches of trail here, right? So that's how you do it. When you got cairns, you just go to a cairn and look around for the next cairn. Oh, here's another cairn too. All right. I mean, that looks like Tramp Town, but well, this is what the cairn says, and other people have been here and they know where they're going. So that's how you do her. So you look at that. That awesome or what? I'm glad I came to do this lake, you know, this is worth it. Wow, that's cool. When you climb up, you get an even better shot of it in some ways. Well, I can see the lakes. There seems to be two. They're 2 different color. And now it starts getting confusing as far as trails and such. Not that I'm going to get lost at this point, but... And up there's a couple of different trails. You got to be careful. Climbers, I'm going to go straight. Climbers will make all kinds of trails, right? They climbed all kinds of different stuff. I just want to go down to the lake, so I think going straight in this case is the way to go. If not, climbing back up to that other trail isn't a big deal. I think they practice on these boulders and stuff if they're waiting for better weather to go hit their peaks, because there was a big cairn up there. Well, it isn't 2 lakes. It's just that one end is kind of muddy and the other part is blue, so it must get deeper or something. Nice lake. trail keeps going over there. You know, the climbers, I'm sure, go hiking up the scree and they go up this thing and maybe they try and get up that guy and up there and God knows. According to the book, if I go to the far end of the lake, so if I go over there, across some, it even talks about crossing some rock slides. You can see some more peaks. I'm thinking through these two, in between them, that way. But of course, I'm not going to see Jack today, so I don't see the point of doing that work. I can see the lake just great from here. All right, so I hung out at the lake a bit. I'm back to this four-way crisscross just below the big rock. So I went straight, I followed that one down to the lake. This one I'm thinking goes up, goes around that side of the lake, and then it's how you attempt this guy here. That one's the way back, the way I came. There's another one going over here. Now, I did see a trail branch off from the main trail a ways back. I've already walked down, just down to here. I thought maybe this was just coming up the rock. But I can see it continuing on. So, I'll try this trail out. Why not? Try a different way back. Worst comes to worst, I just go back down the exact same trail and back up to this corner. Well, I've been walking down that trail about 5 minutes. And this is what I get. Look at all this water coming out of nowhere. It's pretty neat stuff. Must be coming from the lake. And you can hear kind of a roar, so I might be seeing another waterfall up here. It's just nothing but waterfalls. That's a chute. All right, I'm gonna put the phone away and get a better shot. Well, it's pretty obvious where I am now, because there's the cave, and there's where I was standing earlier. Pretty cool. So now I'm over top of this cave. I followed a trail. Actually, not that trail. My trail went down here and then doubled back up. Now, I gotta be careful, right? There are trails everywhere, and some of them, a lot of them, go up mountains. I don't want that. I know the trail is down there, the one that I walked out here on. So, I did see a bit of a deer trail that would go that way. So I'm gonna go and re-intercept that trail. Right, I mean, this trail here, I followed it, it was coming down, and then it came back. So if it was gonna keep going that way, I'd be happy, but it's not. And I have to get over that river while it's down in that cavern. So this is a little deer trail, pretty tiny. Well, it's getting a little better. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna make my way back to the main trail using this. Ugh. Okay, here's what I've learned. So remember, I climbed up all this, right? I came up, I went that way. That's the way, so I went to the mouth of that cave. I just popped out of the deer trail. I popped out, I believe it was right there. So you can go right here, you can go left. Either way, you're gonna make it to the lake. This one's gonna take you over top of the cave. That one will take you underneath the cave. Probably the better way to go. All right, time to head back to the hut now. Okay, so as promised, the main creek that goes into the cavern and all that, that's down there. This is a little creek coming out from, like Belanger or something. Okay, so you follow the trail, and if you start going up this creek, you're going up to the col between Fryatt and Belanger, which is what I want to do. You don't want to do that. You're going to the lake. You can see that over there. I actually crossed down there. Then you cross here, you cross that one over there, and you keep on going. That's how you get to the lake. And normally it's not this bad, I think. It's just been raining and raining and raining and raining, so... Well, even then, I didn't get my feet wet, but I have pretty great boots, so you might get your feet wet. Anyway, moving along, heading back to the hut. Well, I'm in the vestibule of the hut. It's only 20 to 1. I got lots of time. I can wait. I can wait to see if anything happens. It's not showing any signs of letting up, but that doesn't mean it won't. So I'm gonna hang out here. I'm gonna hang out here until like 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, I got 5 hours to head over that coal and find somewhere to camp on the other side. So that might be a little steep, I'm not sure, but I just had to make sure I worked hard. I could at least get up there and see if I can get through there, right? So yeah, I mean, I can either spend my time down back at Headwall campground, hanging out, or I can hang out here, so why not? I still have at least a little bit of hope of attempting the coal today, so. I think it has stopped raining a few times, but it's still, the visibility is still just, yeah. It has been merciless today. Just merciless. Well, I've kind of got myself all set up here. I've been sitting on that. I've been putting my feet in there. It's hard to keep my feet warm, it seems, so I've been using that. I've made myself food a few times, coffee and soup, that sort of thing. I'm starting to really see the value of soup. When you're getting rain on all the time, soup is good stuff. And I've been playing games on my phone, but I've also decided, I found this over here, and I couldn't get it lit. So now I've got my little knife, and I've started working away at it. I'm going to expose this wick, and I'm going to get it lit. Just do whatever you can past time, right? I've really got to get a book or something for these trips. I don't care how long they are, or the fact that it's extra weight. I need something to read. Definitely. You don't want to play games on your phone too much, right? My phone is for YouTube videos and stuff. My battery pack is, so yeah. Besides, I mean, I don't come out here to play games. Yay! I had to carve it away with a knife quite a bit to expose the wick, but there it is. I don't know how long it'll last. I mean, that wick was just dug in there to begin with, so it's a crappy candle, but yeah, you know, it's burning anyway. Look at you go. That's right. You thought you were watching a video about backpacking? Nope. It's all about making a candle go again. This is such a cool little cartoon that you guys have come up with. Actually kind of funny. I thought these were compost toilets, but apparently not. Apparently you gotta... Changing out the barrel is part of being here. So if you're one of the unlucky ones that has a barrel to change out. Oh my, there's a barrel. Empty or full? I understand now. I've been seeing toilet paper like in there. People don't want to change the barrel. Yep. A celery stick. I don't know anyone who brings veggies out onto the trail. Never mind, leaves them out on the trail. Celery stick is a new one. Well, it's past 5 o'clock now. My candle is burning just great. I don't know how it ever got to that state it was in. I guess it's time to call her quits. I mean, it has occurred to me to just pack up and go home. You know, pack, like 1 o'clock, it occurred to me to do that. Just go. I've seen Fryatt Valley, right? I've seen Geraldine Valley like 2 years ago, but I'd love to get over that col and go do the whole loop. It's, you know, it's a challenge. So basically I'm waiting here, you know, staying in order to just hoping the weather's going to get better, because it's been completely relentless today. It's been bad visibility. The sky has never broken up once. It's just been completely. So I'm basically waiting for weather. But I guess it's time for me to head back down to Headwall. And I was hoping someone would show up here. I would just get the combination from them, and then I would square up with ACC later. But, oh well. I came up here, I saw the lake, I kind of walked down there. There was some neat stuff, and I got to know the trail up here. And I consider that a silver medal. You know, the day wasn't a total waste. I've explored Fryatt Valley. And you know what? I think it'd be very worthwhile one day to come back, ditch the tent, and just hike all the way up here in one day, and then just play. Spend 2 or 3 days playing out of this hut and just doing random scrambles. Anyway, that's it for my day. I'm not going to film my way down to Headwall. It's just going to be a lot of cursing. I ran into some guys who were heading up to the hut, and they actually said that tomorrow it's supposed to clear up. So thank God, because I mean, here I am back at Headwall campground again. I haven't gone anywhere. All I've done really is wait around for weather to get better. I did go and explore the lake, explore the valley, nothing wrong with that, but God, I really wanted tomorrow to give me a break. So now all I have to worry about is, can I get through? Alright, well, good night guys. Tomorrow's a new day.